I'm checking to see real quick which monster I even got it from, to see like the percentage chances, because it sucks.
Hey, Richard, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciate it. I appreciate it, Tinasaur. Thank you. Wait, there's a Tinasaur 22 and a Travion 22. Alternate universe counterparts, perhaps? It's true, Skyrim Hunter, that this music actually works for this because it's a Castlevania song with a Castlevania stream. I still use it outside of Castlevania because I love the loading BGM music. Hey, Versa, thank you. Is it? No, it's Versa. No, Versatile. There we go. Thank you for the tier 1. Praying to the almighty randomizer. Well, here's the thing. We only need 2 more of the Dracula. Well, actually, we have to do the clock tower stuff again because I fucking died and I didn't save. But we only need 2 more Dracula pieces. But we don't know where those pieces are, so we have to explore until we keep finding them.
Or someone scalped them on eBay. You know,
or yeah, that too. I'm actually curious as to what's left in terms of. Hold on, let me check my. Let me turn the music off for a second here. We have the tooth, we have the rib, and we have the ring. We're missing the heart, we're missing the eye. So we need the heart, and we need the eye of Vlad. What game was this song from? So that is the Castlevania, that is the Dracula X Chronicles version of the loading BGM theme from the X68000 sharp version of Castlevania. I might be getting the name of that wrong.
Oh, you're thinking of the Sharp X68000, or just called the Sharp 68K.
That version of Castlevania, which was included in the Castlevania Chronicles collection on PS1. That is where that music stemmed from. Dracula X Chronicles made its own rendition of it, and it's legit one of my favorite renditions of the song. I love the loading BGM theme a lot. It's just a very catchy, feel-good theme for me. All right, folks, but we're back with the Castlevania Symphony of the Night Randomizer, my first Castlevania Symphony of the Night Randomizer. And I got a good feeling we're going to be finishing it today because we already have, without even really exploring the second castle, we already have 3 of the 5 Dracula pieces we needed to reach the end game. And the only things that we're really missing in terms of just like progression, I mean, we can explore everywhere. The only thing we're really missing is the bat transformation, which we have not gotten yet. And we don't really need it, but man, I miss the wing smash so much. Because especially when we get to the inverted marble gallery, I'm normally in regular playthroughs, I'm wing smashing through that everywhere because that place is a pain in the ass to travel through. But every area in the inverted castle is a pain in the ass to travel to because you're traveling through the same areas you've already been to, only it's upside down. So it's not always. I'm not the largest fan of it though. Okay. Well, I hope you have fun streaming. Assuming that's DBS's Dragon Ball Silver. Silver was super.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah. Have I been enjoying the Metroidvania randomizers, John? You recommend it? Well, the only ones I've really been playing so far is SOTN and SMZ3. In terms of like the Super Metroid experience, I deeply enjoyed that. I think for like future randomizers, I'm probably going to be in the meantime sticking to Metroidvanias because it's really fun, especially if it's for a game that I've played so many times vanilla to hell and back. It's fun how getting items out of whack or out of sync or out of order puts a spin on how you normally progress through things. And I'm really learning without the bat transformation, traversing in this game kind of sucks in the inverted castle. Or just in general. That's the Eye of Vlad. So we only need one more piece. We're just missing the heart. I forgot that the bat just gave me the Eye of Vlad. I should have remembered that because I did pick it up at the end of the last session, but again, I ate shit in the clock tower. So please remind me to save the game afterwards.
You heard it in chat, don't remind him.
But how's everyone been doing on this Tuesday afternoon? I had to look at the fucking calendar for a second there. Am I going to at least attempt Galamov? That's the thing, Lodotaku. Depending on if we don't get the heart of Vlad anytime, we might have to check Galamov anyway. You know?
Yep.
Because I'm going to fight Dracula once I get my last Dracula piece, because there's no point in me exploring every other area in the game for a randomizer, because otherwise I might as well just do a vanilla Symphony of the Night playthrough. Doing good, bacon rolls, and planning on playing the Final Fantasy XIV tabletop RPG. I've heard about that. I don't think I'm not in any inclination to play that for myself anytime soon, but I have heard of it. Pia, thank you for the bits. And now in Death Stranding 2, you'll be with a totally distinct character known as Hard Viper. How we doing, chat? Oh, you're talking about like one of the latest trailers or teasers showing one of the characters in Death Stranding 2 putting on a bandana and pretty much being a dead ringer for Solid Snake. A Kojima game, you say? I still have not played the... Oh, I should probably put on the Mirror Cuirass, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, fun fact, in the Inverted Clock Tower, all the Medusa heads are yellow. And they inflict petrification on you when they hit you. There we go. How's it going, Victor?
It's going. Kind of a busy day. I might not be here for long.
That's fine.
I don't have much time.
Depending on how the item drops work, we may not be here for long either. Because again, I'm heading straight to Dracula once I get the final piece. And that is just a reminder is the heart of Vlad.
Oh, my dad's making hot dogs.
Did my webcam freeze again? Yes, it did. Well, if we have webcam problems, then we're just gonna have to replace the webcam, or will we? Because I did take the rig apart earlier today to clean it out and dust it, which this is your reminder. If you have not done that yourself in some time, you should do that.
Hold on.
Do you have something?
Can you import a source?
Yes, I can. What's up?
I'm putting it in the images for stream.
Okay, sure. I've seen this before. Yeah, hold on. I'll save this and put it on my desktop. Make it easier to find.
Also, how is the rest of the VC doing? Experiment, Jason, Treehouse.
Here we go.
Fine.
Okay.
There we go. Well, I love how Experiment answered that. Was like, why do you ask? What's your game, Victor?
Well, you know me. Possessed by DJ Shaft.
Okay. We'll leave it with that. There we go. No, I mean it's not a Some Call Me Johnny Last Year without webcam shenanigans, because my webcam, I have the shittiest luck with webcams. I don't know what, just maybe I'm just like some sort of like technological cosmic play thing. But every webcam that I get eventually just craps out, or at least OBS hates it for some reason, or maybe my rig is just like trying to tell me something. Anyway, unfortunately, I have to do this fucking gear thing again, which means
fuck you, weapons attack. Who do you think you are, Kid Icarus?
All right, hold on. I do need to listen to this. Okay, that's one.
I was so thinking of adding a click to my soundboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you get the Chrysagram?
No, I don't. We might get it. We may not get it because normally it's an item drop from a shmoo. But item drops are fucked with in this. And hold on, I'm really trying to hit this goddamn gear, and I keep eating shit. The randomizers will be uploaded afterwards. Twin Snakes is the last one that needs to be going up. 1 second. Cannot fucking hear this thing and talk at the same time. Because I also don't have the volume up all the way either. Otherwise, it'd be really loud. Dude, I fucking hate this part. I wish there was like...
Another platform.
I wish there was like an invincibility potion I could just chug right now. I give like invincibility for like 10 seconds. That way I could at least ignore the goddamn Medusa heads.
Somebody pissed off a Konami dev.
What? Like... You mean someone pissed off a Konami dev and they made the gears like this obnoxious in response?
Not being literal.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, it's one more. Fuck, dude. I should also... 1 second. I think this one takes the longest. That's so annoying.
I saw that you hit the Medusa head and it overwrote the sound effect of the gear.
Did it? Well, thankfully it wasn't the one that clicked. I would have been very angry if it was.
Hey, finally got the shield draw.
Well, we got the shield right at the end of the last stream. Again, because I did. What killed me? Now that I'm thinking about it, because I did not watch the end of the last stream. But I did eat shit somewhere.
It was like some horseback enemy.
Oh, the fucking horseback dudes in the bottom of this. I died to them, really? Okay.
Yeah, they did like 30 damage or something.
Yeah, so that's to go into what I was about to mention myself. So one stipulation that I've been kind of having to deal with this entire randomizer so far is that my armor doesn't seem to be working. So I'm taking everything like fucking, I'm raw dogging this shit. I hit hard as fuck, but God, I am a noodle.
Yeah, I think was it out here?
I believe so. I do not have the bat transformation, so I have to gravity boot my way up here. I think this is.
And you haven't found out why you don't. The armors don't give you any.
No, but I've also mentioned that I don't really care because I find it kind of refreshing. Like, especially in boss battles, I'm gonna have to stay on my toes for certain encounters. If we have to go to Galaboth, I might be in real trouble.
Why stay on your toes when you can get the secret boots?
No, because that only increases my height indiscreetly. Thankfully, like I do miss the bat, but we can still fly at the very least with our mist, and we do have the power
to
of
wear the
this.
height boots for the Dracula fight. That's emotional damage.
The height boots, like in the randomizer, that's not happening because that's the secret boots are in the librarian shop and they cost $500,000.
Dollars, but you're in Romania.
It's a money symbol, so I'm going to say dollars. What would be the currency in Romania?
I think it's the euro.
Is it just euro? Okay. Been thinking of picking up one of the GBA Castlevania games. Which one do people like most? Aria Sara. Oh, is it Romania bucks? Okay.
It's called the Romania Leu. L-E-U.
Castlevania bucks.
Castlevania bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called Leu. L-E-U. Leu.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't know what this means. That my
One
translation-
Romanian leu is worth 22 cents.
Yeah.
$900 dues. Yo, is that tube sock? No, that's a boomerang.
Oh, yo, you got the sock.
So I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
That's
or-
bad.
or
Basically, hold on. Let me see how much.
Well,
that is.
it's determined by how much things cost with the
Why
loo.
is my super jump not working?
I sadly don't know much about life in Romania.
Never been, so I can't really add anything to myself.
Did you get 3 jumps out of your Superman jump?
I got, for some reason, my gravity jump just wasn't responding. I don't know why.
Because, you know, you could argue that...
spot below me.
I don't know. It depends.
It looks like it's doing better than my goddamn currency because that's
500,000 Romanian leu is roughly 100,900. What, $9,668.50. The 50 cents is important.
Mm-hmm. When it comes to currency, it is.
I love getting the notification that you're live 15 minutes in. Hey, at least you got a notification. That's what I'm like trying to hold on to. We're close to Frankenstein's creature. We're going to fight them. After this, hopefully we get a Dracula piece. If not, then we're just got to keep exploring.
Dude, why doesn't Dracula just turn to the golden skulls?
And just leave? And just stay there? He still have his throne?
He likes to give people stand up.
It's just the skull sitting on the rotating on the throne.
Because those can't be killed, right?
Yeah, they can't. They're completely indestructible. Also, I'm sorry, guys. I keep fucking interrupting Wandering Ghost, and I do legit love this track so much. And now we got Wandering Ghost, and it's raining. Get the fuck out of the way.
Noise floor, no phonics.
As a reminder, one of the weapons I got pretty early on in my playthrough was the Muramasa. And in the randomizer, the Muramasa is already heavily grinded and leveled up to the point where I'm doing an obscene amount of damage. We don't know exactly how much damage I'm doing because I have not picked up... I forget what the item was that lets you... was it the fairy scroll that allows you to see damage values?
I honestly
there's
can't
something
remember.
else. There's something else. Man, it's been a while.
I got the cube of Zoe already, but
The cube of Zone of the Enders.
The series that Konami completely neglected after 2. Oh wait, they made that god-awful remaster that was of the first game.
No, only the second game exists.
I thought that was just an onion. But no, it's just a neutron bomb. Hey, Frankie.
Hey, look at that. It's an onion. No, it's a nuke.
I wonder if they couldn't call it Frankenstein because of legal, jargon.
Yeah.
All right, what do we get? Pacritora.
And from...
You fucking owned them.
Oh! The sprite card.
Oh, yay.
So the sprite card, the sprite card, I think that's the Japanese fairy?
Let's see. Remember...
Summons a pixie familiar. Hold on. If she's green, then that's the Japanese one. Yeah, okay, this is the Japanese exclusive fairy. This one sings you a song when you're sitting down and you're conked out on the couch after you pick up the lyric card.
Now you just gotta find the lyric card.
Do you think they randomized her song?
yeah, and eventually start singing you.
If we find the lyric card, I am going to take some time to sit down and see.
It's probably going to be the final toccata.
No. John, you need the spirit orb.
Okay.
The spirit orb. All right, hold on. I gotta test something out. Although this technically only applies to a new game plus run, so I don't think it's gonna count anyway. But the randomizer might fuck things up. So the Paranthropus enemies that I'm killing here, you run into these as early as your first visit to the Coliseum, but you only run into like one at a time. In this hallway, you fight 3 at once, and this is the best place to potentially get the Ring of Varda, which is hands down the best accessory in the game because it is an obnoxious boost to all your stats. It's essentially an I win accessory. It is that obnoxious of an accessory. And
yeah, you equip 2 rings and a chrysogram in the Saturn version.
You don't even yeah, I did, didn't I? Well, there's no kill like overkill, like they say, but you really don't need them. I'm going to keep spanking these guys until I get a drop, and whatever it ends up being, I'll just keep going because I think outside of the Ring of Varda, which again, the Ring of Varda only drops from these guys in a new game plus. You can't get it on a vanilla playthrough on your first time because I guess they don't want you breaking the game too much, but they're still perfectly okay with you getting a Chrysagon from a Schmoop.
The Chrysagon is alright. But this ring? No, you can't have it. What do you mean you want 2?
Because the game gives you 2 accessory slots, but you can just equip 2.
Wait, but you have a third hand. Wouldn't you also have one there? And you also have 5 fingers per hand. So technically,
So you can technically equip 15 Ring of Spartas. Ring of Spartas with a Ring of Vardas.
You know what?
What does the Ring of Varda do exactly?
It is so. Let's take a look here. So you see your strength, your concentration, I think, or constitution, your intelligence, your luck, all that gets like a plus 30, 40 boost.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and you could equip 2 of them.
Fucking the ring of Sparta, but he was never married. I never said the ring was on his finger.
Oh, it's a cock ring.
I've seen him in full BDS gear, so.
Okay, yeah, that you're thinking about the reboot one.
Okay, I got a drop, and it was a singular Romanian buck. So we're gonna go.
You got 1 liu. It's not worth it. That is like I think a quarter of a penny. I don't know. Do you guys still use pennies?
Stuff out. You got all that for $1. You go to the next room, you immediately get grapes, which is worth
More. Yeah. The Nova Skeletons. The Dick Skeletons, yeah. So the Nova Skeletons were introduced in this game, off the top of my head. And these guys also are one of the best sigils to get in Order of Ecclesia, because you just dead ass get their laser beams, and you can equip 2 of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, they can't wear cock rings because they kind of destroy it with their laser beams.
Yeah. Every single time. Which is why they get the cheap. That's why they get the cheap plastic equivalent. Also, yeah, because my defense is absolute shit. These lasers are going to hit me for max damage. I don't know how much damage they're going to do raw. I don't want to find out.
You don't want to take it raw. Well, that's why you have to wear protection.
Where's the next save room?
It's right below me. So if I die here, I'm not losing much progress at all.
Well, no, experiment. Do it for the bit.
Do what for the bit?
Okay.
I've saved first, of course.
No. I have insurance.
Oh, yeah.
150. Okay.
Okay, and the gold does the same amount. It looks like possibly
60.
No, never mind.
Nova Skeleton's penis beam usually is the most damaging attack in the castle, outside of the final guard shit, which you only run into in the inverted marble gallery, which is what we're heading into now.
Okay.
This is just the regular marble gallery music. Hey, I'm not complaining because guess what? Fucking in the inverted castle in the original experience, the final Toccata theme plays in 6 of the goddamn areas.
We kind of need a health boost. Can we eat the grape?
No. You're gonna make wine out of those grapes, goddammit, or raisins. Which do you prefer, wine or raisins?
I missed the bat transformation so much. I'm usually swing smashing over this. SOTN the Grand Masters is saying lurk in the chat. That you failed. You're not supposed to say that you lurk. Lurkers don't say anything.
So, Trios, to be real, probably the raisins. You know, wine is great and all, but I'm very particular about my wine. But with raisins, you can't really go bad with raisins.
Raisin wine?
No. Just like raisins or wine.
Oh, just raisins or wine. Okay. You know what? I like raisins and oatmeal cookies. We went into a whole ass fucking tangent in SGB about it. But raisin itself, I don't really care for. Yo, is that Super Happy Fun Ball?
Yes. I prefer raisins because they also have some iron in them, which is really helpful. Also, they're less likely to get me into stupid situations, I think.
Where'd it go? So what that sound effect I just made to myself is like, you know what I'm doing mentally?
What?
I'm rotating the room so that I can orientate myself. Ow.
You might want to eat something. Oh, there we go. What do we say to the fairy?
The sprite, the Japanese fairy is essentially just the fairy again, though. Only one's blue, one's green. So she will help me if I'm low on health. I think I have a life apple in my inventory, so if I do die, she will bring me back to life.
Anyway, so what's up with the crushers on the ceiling?
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
The ceiling or the floor?
The ceiling.
The ceiling or the floor?
Everything's upside down, but it's still the ceiling.
No, because this is the ceiling. When I'm bonking my head up is the
that's
ceiling.
the floor.
No,
that's the
that's the
floor.
ceiling.
Just because you're upside down doesn't mean that the orientation is.
Yes, it is. That's exactly how it works.
No.
I'm gonna look up the
Just
definition
no.
of ceiling.
I'm actually, hold on. Let's, let me go to the underground, the inverted caverns, because it's another check. That sort of thing. Why do you play the squid noise? Why? Because we... Do you want us to stop talking about the ceiling and the floor tangent?
No.
I will say this description didn't help. It says the upper interior surface of a room or other similar compartment.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and the room.
Yeah, I mean, the inverted castle, what's up?
No, the room is flipped, so it's still going based off. Of
Is it
its original
flipped though?
description.
If it so, hold on a second. No. This castle exists as it is. To this castle, it's not flipped. It's just what it is.
I like how Johnny's like, what is up though? And I'm like, oh, nothing much. What's up?
If you flip a jar, does the glass
Fucking
bottle
smartass.
itself become the lid? No, it doesn't.
Well, it's not the inverted lid. The fuck is this? The javelin?
It's a javelin. But yeah, you're walking on the ceiling. You get up. What's this?
God's garb.
God's garb.
Why is it covered in blood? The strongest of all armors. You say that, but it only raises my con by 2 points.
And the defense goes up
got
by
this.
8. And your defense
got
goes
Oh,
by
look, it
8,
actually
and
raises
that's-
my defense.
Yes. By
Put it
8.
on. Hey, it's better than 0.
I got the God's Garb in the Xbox version, and I remember thinking, man, this sucks.
Hold on a second. Someone was asking me to check out the one of the other stores that I picked up. What was it? The
Apparently, the shield
Marcel?
rod also provides defense.
Better.
The Marcel. What does this do? Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh
pretty
shit!
Whoa.
Yeah.
So every time I get a new weapon, I always do like the Street Fighter motion to see if it has any special attacks, because normally that's how you're doing it. That's just my Hellfire.
Hellfire.
I am the god of Hellfire, and I bring you fire. Do do do. I love that song actually.
Why don't you
Away.
take it across, goddammit?
There's no, hold on, in the inverted underground cavern does not have a boss where the succubus is, I don't think.
No.
So there's really no point to checking this area.
I mean, you might encounter something else lying around.
All I need is the heart of Vlad, and I can only get those relic drops from bosses.
You know, going back to the whole God Garb thing.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Pokemon. With me as a kid playing Red. I just had a box of Arcanines. Because I'm like, yep,
Why?
this is the only legendary Pokemon there is. It says so in the description. It is the legendary Pokemon.
I actually do get that, because, yeah, when I first played. Oh, there's a spider in my room.
He's got a knife!
Does it have a gun? Does it have a gun?
I'll be right back.
Does it have a gun?
Fuck that spider up.
I mean, you guys have the dangerous stealth fighters. Most of the time they're just harmless, and it's actually considered a sign of good luck if they're like making a weapon in your place. You still have to get rid of it, but
It depends on the spider, because normally if it's any other spider, if it's within my household, I'll leave it alone, because it's only beneficial to it being there. They make webs and they help trap other insects.
Yeah.
But if it's a black widow,
and I'm moving out of the house and showing you that place.
yo, that cheesecake look kind of green.
Yeah.
But I would
The
argue
duplicator! Oh my god! Oh shit!
What did you just get?
I just got the
Oh, we're going after the
duplicator.
spider with the broom. Hey, congrats.
Yeah, we just got the duplicator. So this is originally this is the most expensive item you can get in the shop. This originally cost 500,000 Romanian bucks. This allows you infinite item usage as long as you have it equipped. Infinite elixirs, infinite potions, infinite what have you. With this thing on, you are essentially a god. I'm not gonna put it on though, not now, not unless in emergency situations. Lunataka, you're just realizing it's an infinity symbol.
Yeah. Does the
What did you think it was before? A sideways 8?
Yes, that's what I mean. But if I talk about it, there are stat increasing items, right?
Oh, the peanuts are exactly the same. So this is where you originally pick up peanuts in the randomizer decided. Okay, yeah, you're still just gonna get peanuts here.
Okay, we're bringing the spider outside. I'm okay. We're all okay. Here.
I mean, I assume so. You're inside the VC, still talking to us, insinuating that you're okay.
I could be the spider.
Or yeah, that duplicated and went inside your skin and is now controlling you. Now you are Spider's man.
No. It's like that old Mentos commercial.
Yo, wait a minute, hold on,
fucking
wait.
spider flipping the guy.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's fucking genius. One second. We have to show off. 1 second. I need some privacy. Wait. We can show off the power. The power.
Okay, so I completely missed.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. We can show off the power of the duplicator.
No.
We can show off the power of the duplicator. Where the fuck are they? Where did I just miss them? No. Hold on. I think
it's a good thing. I was about to ask what the duplicator does, but a better example to show.
Yeah, the show, not tell.
I'd assume it duplicates things.
Spaghetti, grapes. Here we go. Peanuts.
Why is it green?
There we go. 1 second. Yeah, that was so good. I think I'll have it a second time.
Another.
Oh,
wait. You can use it on the burger, unless you already ate the burger.
No, I didn't. I don't think I've ate the burger.
Yeah, John basically went.
My webcam is off.
Rock and roll, McDonald's.
All right, I'm eating the. When did you get here?
Burger.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Yo, that's up.
Fellas.
Whopper.
What would be the Whopper?
Yo, I'm so fucking. My heart's getting screaming by the end of the stream, dude.
So, is this where they got that idea for that Super Size Me film 20 years ago?
I'm doing the randomizer. I'm speaking with Elliot and did the randomizer, and one of the items that I picked up from a regular ass base was the duplicator, which allows you to duplicate items infinitely. Oh. It's normally an end game, very expensive item that you have to buy, and the game just gave it to me, so now I have infinite burgers and peanuts. You want some?
Pork buns, grape juice, green tea,
pineapple shells, grape melons, oranges, and coconut shells.
Okay, but
does that work on potions?
Yeah,
yes, it works on any consumable, food, potions, what have you.
Static increasing items?
No, well, you mean like in temporary like intelligence up, attack up? Yeah, it does.
Jeez, Gromit.
Yeah, not like the smart and the strength potions there.
Where the fuck is my Muramasa, dude? Am I blind?
Yes.
Sort by weapons.
No, everything's already sorted. Oh wait, no wait. I think it's because they go over the peanuts.
Let's see. Hey there, father. We shall fight. Okay, stop throwing peanuts at me.
Son, did you eat 5 burgers on the way over here?
No.
You smell like beef.
I don't know what you beefed.
I ain't got no beef with you.
Oh, no, you ate it all.
Wait, you have defense without the sword. I think it's the Muramasa one of commentaries. I think it's the Muramasa that negates my defense. Because it is technically a cursed blade. Why the fuck did I go that way?
Then why
do I still have the duplicator on? Thank you, Aaron. 1 second.
Actually, try taking the...
What?
Try taking the Muramasa off and see if you actually get defense back.
No.
I'm actually not curious. Okay. He's like, no, I like my Sabra sword. Wait,
hold on a second. What am I doing? I gotta go fight the duplicator first. Karma coin, you flip it. If it lands heads or tails, if it lands on heads, you summon like a random familiar, I want to say.
Doppelganger 40.
Oh, that fucker can transform into a bat.
And I can't
get the bat transform from this.
So actually, yeah, if it transforms into a bat and you're still on the ground, it will try to hit you with the wing smash. And the wing smash hurts, so I'm trying not to get hurt by that. Goodbye, doppelganger. Can you give me my bat form?
Yeah, this is like the spider taking my form.
Nope, just a laugh up.
I mean, you got
The hunt continues. We are going to continue exploring the inverted marble gallery in this case. Oh, actually, while we're here, assuming the enemies are still the same, they should be. We're going to show you the best place to level up the Muramasa originally. It still takes a very long time. It's this room right here, the Dark Octopus.
My lord.
Yeah. So if you, see if I can remember this correctly. You unequip all of your shit. You get the throwing knives sub weapon, and then you're just spamming that son of a bitch against these guys. Because again, the thing that lowers up the Muramasa is blood, and these enemies bleed. So for every droplet of blood that Alucard absorbs, it powers up the Muramasa, albeit very slowly. But if you come in here with your stats completely weakened by unequipping all your shit, and you bring the throwing dagger sub weapon and you just spam the fucking shit out of it, and if you have like the cloak that like turns blood into hearts every once in a while, you'll never run out of sub weapon ammo, and everything. This room will be swimming in blood, and that is the best way to level up the sword.
But also at the same time, Alucard, you don't do that.
What?
You know that's how AIDS spreads, right?
Well, I don't think Alucard has to worry about regular AIDS.
Can vampires get blood-transmitted diseases?
I would assume so. Oh,
yeah.
The spirit orb.
I don't see damage. How much are you doing?
125. That's not bad. Like this late into the game, 125 is not bad. What am I doing?
Wait,
hold on, what about super AIDS?
What did he drop?
127?
I'm pretty sure like vampires can get blood transmitted diseases, but will it affect them?
It's sort of like does if a vampire drinks a drunk's blood, does the vampire get drunk type of deal.
Do they?
Yeah.
I think that the answer has been agreed on is yes.
If it's holy, then
Yeah, Kelty, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciate it. All right, we're closer to the catacombs than we are with the inverted marble gallery. I'm aware, but I don't want to go fight Galamoth just yet. I don't want to check Galamoth just yet.
Bruh, imagine a bartender spiking a vampire's mixed drink by putting holy water in it.
Yeah, that's the alcohol.
Oh shit.
that's the Lost Boys answer where they put like garlic in drink, right?
Kind of burns a little bit. Actually, it burns. It keeps burning.
Oh Lord, I've been burning up. But you're a vampire.
Yo, shouts to the cave troll. They got an obnoxious attack boost in Portrait of Ruin. They're really legit like the hardest encounter in the game. Well, regular enemy in the game. But here they're just
You
kind
say
of
attack boost. Is it like version dependent?
no, more like hold on a second. I'm getting fucking bodied by the goddamn rose enemy. 1 second. She's green.
Mean.
Green is not a creative color.
Wait, hold on. I can
Now's a
show off.
perfect time for burgers.
Consume the beef.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
More burgers.
Yeah, the Muramasa reminds me of the Murasama with Jetstream Sam, and like him being a glass cannon with it.
I love glass cannon straps though. They're always very fulfilling when you manage to not eat shit, but when you do, you feel like feel like a piece of shit.
I love his parry mechanic.
God, I need to go back and play that fucking game again.
Yeah, same. I'm due for a replay.
Where the fuck?
It runs great on the Steam Deck, so I might just do it that way.
I'm imagining a scenario where you're fighting the final boss, and he's dealing damage about the same at about the same pace that you're eating burgers. So you're just desperately trying to eat burgers.
Yeah, dude, it's a burger eating contest. He's gotta win first place to impress his dad. His dad still won't show up, the prick.
You're killing him.
Yeah, it's like, it's not so much. Oh, the spike breaker. Well, we don't really need that anymore. No, we can. Actually, when we get to the Royal Chapel, inverted Royal Chapel, we can go explore that spike room. We can also explore the inverted spike room in the catacombs. So that's fine. If we have to go there.
Mega Master and Johnny in chat, but Johnny the milk.
No, Alucard already took care of the milk. It's just that, you know, Alucard was really looking forward to impressing his dad at the burger eating contest, and Dracula didn't show up, and he took that personally. He's like, all right, I'm gonna fucking go to his room. And...
What's that fucking phrase? It's like, do you like your milk with or without the pulp?
What do you mean that you're leaving to go get milk? I can literally duplicate it.
Infinitely. Let me see. John, general question for the stream. Have you considered using like PNG tubers, specifically people in the Discord call, just so people know who is speaking? It doesn't have to be PNG tubers. I do believe there's an official Discord stream that just shows the names of people talking.
I mean, reactive by Fugi is one of them that does it. It's easy to set up, but also,
I got a reactive image. But like by default, it makes your profile image just like a square.
Yeah.
And I think that can look a little like iffy.
I mean, it's not a bad idea to, you know, highlight exactly who's talking at what point, you know. At the same time, I feel everyone here is distinct enough so that you can't confuse anybody for anybody else.
Well, I don't know. I did get... What did I get called? Nathan with sickness?
That...
They also thought that you were me for a bit there.
Trios.
Yeah, because they thought, oh,
you are
thick?
Icelandic. You have an Icelandic accent.
Yeah, but I guess it is more.
I still have once or twice a year people thinking I'm Ryan.
That I still don't get that.
Yeah, you have got it there.
Oh yeah, reactive is easy to set up. You only have to do it once.
Ow!
Yes, but
my shins.
You also have to trust the people who use reactive.
That is, you can manually override people's images on your side.
You can manually override, but if they change it in the middle of a stream, you're kind of not expecting that.
Oh no, the manual override takes priority over what they want.
Yeah, but what I mean is that if they do it in the middle of a stream, you're not going to expect to do that.
Meanwhile, you're being mystifying. What's that?
What's this? Pudding.
That is going to be one soggy pudding. It's already soggy.
Dude, Alucard is going to be fucking Squirrel with the massive thighs at the end of this, because it just goes straight to his thighs.
I kind of wish you could, like, take damage in the water or whatever you're in the mist form.
Banana!
Is that a cavern banana? What the hell is this?
I don't like the term cavern banana.
For a banana instead.
I mean, it might be a delicacy in some countries.
Floor banana? I think you mean ceiling banana, depending on if you're Jason or Johnny.
I'm just going to take a third option and just call it a banana within a spatially confused area.
I mean, it could be worse.
Did you want that?
I won't say who it is in One Piece, but recently we got a confirmation of a character who's just a regular human, but he has a child with a giant. And his epithet just so happens to be the Mountain Eater. And it's like, did you get that before or after you married the giant? Because if it was after.
Yo, Mountain Eater's pretty fucking badass, though. I like that name.
I mean...
Yeah, I really don't want to get into it, because I know sometimes people just say shit to provoke me. But bananas are great.
Alpins.
Especially the floor ones.
I don't understand this hatred against Well, it's not so much a hatred. It's either indifference or you just dislike them. And why? Bananas are great for you.
It depends on the ripeness.
It depends on the ripeness, sure. But I think people just, categorically speaking, wholesale with bananas. They either they don't like them or they do like them. And I think bananas are great, dude.
Of like actual bananas or banana flavor?
Oh, is that the... That's the heartbreak.
What, didn't you hear? After this castle was finally getting rid of, there's a banana grove there now. Bananas. Good source of potassium.
Yeah, they're a great source of potassium. They're a great breakfast snack.
Castlevania lore is insane.
They hold radiation very well.
Yes, they do hold radiation very well.
I mean, I like to eat bananas for my lunch.
Not my favorite fruit, but I will gladly, whenever I'm going to the grocery, I always grab a bunch. Maybe 2, because everybody in this house eats bananas. My favorite fruit's pineapple.
I want to do that. I'd be worried that they'd go bad before they're finished off.
I mean, if they start getting brown, you just put them in the oven with some chocolate in, and there you go.
Man, you hit the wall there. That sucks. If only you could just win smash at the back infinitely.
Well, I mean, the wolf is the next best thing. I do agree. And stop reminding me of what I don't have, prick.
You got the mushroom.
Did you say your favorite fruit is pineapple? Yes, my favorite fruit is pineapple. I love pineapple.
Pineapple, I do enjoy once in a while. It's just that I can't eat too many of them because of how basically the fruit eats you back.
Yeah, because it's very acidic.
Yeah, it has enzymes that basically
you back.
Well, I mean, but you have to eat a fucking shitload of pineapple for it to do that.
This pineapple's fucking eating me out, bro.
This pineapple tastes funny as your stomach is bleeding out. Pineapple, especially like if it's fresh and shit, if it's ripe and it's cold, it's been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. It tastes great. I love its tanginess because of the acidity. It helps you digest food. It's great for weight loss. I just fucking love it to death, dude. Like I just love pineapple.
Like I said, I understand it. I did like to eat it when I was at the height of my weight loss. Then I did always grab basically a bucket of it and just split it across a couple of days portions and just eat it once in a while as a snack.
Yeah.
That's great.
I just fucking killed the dodo, dude.
My diet snack of choice was white popped salt.
What?
We got the dodo spawn. I just realized that because I think the dodo is not always there. I might be misremembering that, but I don't. I also think I just killed the older one.
Well, you are the reason they're extinct.
What a bastard!
Yes, actually that's what.
So why is it called the bastard sword?
I think it's the length.
Is it the length?
Yeah, it's longer than a long sword.
So it goes from short, long, broad, bastard. Hey, G, thank you for the raid. Party at 38, much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying your stream, whatever it is you were playing. It's a bastard to carry.
Or the first person that got hit by it went,
bastard. Bastard. Playing Minecraft.
Okay, it's called a bastard because it's 1.5 sword.
Its parents weren't married.
Yeah.
It is a hybrid of a one-handed and a two-handed sword, essentially making it of uncertain origin or irregular, which is also where like the term bastard kind of comes from.
So wait, are you telling me that in at least the Japanese continuity, the Maverick hunters are not only irregular hunters, but they're bastard hunters?
They're bastard hunters too. Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Nero Heart 34. The dodo is part of a quest line in Portrait of Ruin, and the dodo's not always there. So it's a matter of you going back and forth a whole bunch until it eventually spawns. It's like, there's no skill to it. It's just a waiting game. That's a fucking ring.
Flying.
That's a cock ring.
It's also a bastard to fly in GTA 3.
the dodo, the biplane. That's right. But hey, if you know how to use it, you can go visit the Ghost City.
Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot lighter than I expected. Barely 2 kilos.
Cthulhu.
The enemies are starting to get a little bit more durable.
Yeah, because this is also I think Beelzebub is completely optional. We're going to fight Beelzebub next. And because it might be a potential check.
Beelzebub.
You're not gonna finish it?
No.
He does that.
You took the boom boom to my heart, Jason.
Ooh, the fire demon.
I mean, to be fair, most of them aren't here, so.
Library card.
That's
Yay.
disappointing.
I mean, at least you can go to the library.
Well, wouldn't we have infinite library cards at this point?
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
Tuba can give us infinite everything.
That's the Frost Salem Mage.
I didn't steal anyone's library card. It was on the floor.
Yeah.
And last I checked, there's no name on it. Yo, is that the sword name Graham?
Yeah.
You just need Chris A in front of it.
Ow.
Butterfly.
Any ancient Magus Bride fans in the chat?
No.
Actually, hold on. I don't want to fight Beelzebub just yet. I want to go safe.
Yeah,
You mean the ceiling?
What do you think of the fucking library arc OVA?
Wait, what are we talking about?
A show called Ancient Magus Bride.
Ancient. Oh, I read actually the first like 8 volumes of that manga years ago, but it's still continuing. So I got a lot of catching up to do. I thought it was okay, but I know you're not what you're asking. So.
So yeah, I decided to randomly be like, hey, hon, you want to watch this with me? And I show her the fucking library arc, and she was bawling by the end of it.
Why would you do this to her?
Sometimes we all need to feel something.
And I don't want to feel anything more. I just want to be happy.
Ah!
Flies. You could say that this.
Can you tell?
Just maybe.
Hopefully,
you could say that.
We got a good drop for this.
And
Which is why I also showed her Look Back that same year.
All right, we are going to now check Medusa because we're not too far from the inverted royal keep. Oh, the chapel, yeah, essentially. I miss my bat.
Well,
you can always go to the nearest baseball stadium.
Gonna make that
Nearest batting cage.
Mrs. Little League.
they're all trying to.
I can't watch anime at normal speed. It has to be 2 times speed for above. See, Nefarious, you're not the first person I've seen say that. Not specifically with anime, but just content in general. And I don't know how people do it. I guess it just depends on how your brain is wired and how you process, like, what's in front of your face. But I can't watch something at 2 times speed because I'm distracted by how fucking fast it is.
Alzheimer's sounds like they're on helium.
I mean, it just kind of depends, really. Also, what Rayleigh is saying in the chat, it is kind of a generational thing of like attention spans and whatnot.
Yeah, a lot of new people like. It's why TikTok became famous and people became fans of like short form content.
So people are just processing information much faster than I can ever hope to be.
No, they're not impossible.
Yeah, but they're also spitting out that information. It just kind of goes one ear and out the other.
Again, it's not even a matter of me not properly absorbing what's being put out there. It's just that I'm distracted by how fast it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't do it. I'm watching things at normal speed, like, because that's just how I do things, you know.
It reminds me of this video I saw of a kid who was basically playing on his Switch while watching a YouTube video on an iPad and looking up TikTok on his phone all at the same time. The kid looked so neurotic. I was like, this is not healthy at all.
Yeah, so like for me, I just ain't got enough time and there's too many videos to watch nowadays.
Yeah, but I don't think everyone should go into the mindset, you're not going to be able to watch everything.
No. Of course not. But there are things that I do want to make sure I get done with for the day and whatnot. Especially informational stuff.
Nah, like if you have to watch stuff at 2 times speed to help make up for time, I just say to just make time for it. I know that's easier said than done, but I don't want to potentially... My a la carte shield.
Does it actually do anything?
Actually, brilliant question because I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let me see. Where is my? Hold on. We're gonna put on the shield rod, and then we're gonna equip the a la carte shield. And if it is my a la carte shield, and not like a cheap phony, then oh yeah, that's my a la carte shield.
All right.
Let us find out. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's my a la carte shield. Andy Akers, thank you for the Twitch Prime, much appreciated. Get shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit.
Oh my god.
That doesn't sound like that's not into a very unhealthy diet.
That's it. This is another means of winning the game. We're invincible now. So the shield rod combined with the a la carte shield, you're completely invincible while your shield is up, and every time you do max damage, well, you do like 250, like fixed damage, no matter against everything, and you'll store health every time you hit something.
No,
it does drain MP though the longer you have the shield out.
As far as like sped up content, it's not even a matter of processing things faster. It's just that I can process a lot of information that I'm hit with. And you know, unfortunately, what's the current meta on YouTube right now?
Tier limits.
Long videos. And I'm sorry, I'm not sitting through 3 hours of a fucking video.
Oh, so that's my jam.
When I'm doing like things like leveling in 14 or just relaxing or going to sleep, I just like to put those videos on. Ow.
He says as I smack a penguin in the back of the head with a large rock.
Do I have no?
Why did you bring a penguin to the northern hemisphere?
You know,
Monotaku, I agree 100%. Long form content is good for background noise.
Yes, I agree. I'm often watching or listening to long form content when I'm recording a long game for a review.
I work 8 hours a day, and I should be sleeping 8 hours a day, so that leaves me with, you know, only 8 hours remaining to actually do shit. And getting thrown like 5 or 6 2 to 4 hour long videos, I don't think that's gonna fit in my day.
I'll make it. I'm afraid to say it, Johnny, but the best I can master right now is Snake Eye Fiendsmith. You made those words up. None of those words are in the Bible.
Is that a fidelity emote?
Actually, Snake is.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Medusa.
Look,
Ow.
You just knocked the shit out of you. Now you're stoned.
Fairy, help me. Thank you. I love that. That is one of my favorite animations the fairy does. When you're stoned and you have the hammer, she will use it automatically for you and just bonk you.
I'm hard.
What did she just say?
Petrify, something like that. My bat!
Yay!
It's not bad shit.
Yay! I said yay! God damn it, fly! I don't have my power of the bat!
Look at it.
Wait, don't you have the Echo Bat?
I have Echo Bat. I have the power of bat. I don't have my No! No!
Oh, so you can't move.
I can't do the wing smash.
Which is what he wants.
Which is, I mean, that is 90% of your moving is the bat.
Fuck.
To be fair.
I gotta bring out the dog again. Woof.
The power of wolf does not. Why must you fail me so hard? At least you don't have to gravity jump everywhere.
I mean, I might have to anyway because it's ultimately faster. So, wait, where's the wing smash? Oh, fuck. Don't tell me Galamoth has it. Hold on. I still need... Hold on. I'm trying to think of the other mandatory checks. I have not fought the mummy yet. We need to go back to Olrak's quarters, which is in the inverted... Head into an inverted Aurora gallery. We need to fight the clones in the Coliseum. Let me see. Let's continue going this way. Let's take the warp room.
Jesus!
Did you just see that wolf? Yeah, he took out Grandma's tombstone.
What happened to my face cam? My face cam froze. It's currently on the fritz. So when the webcam doesn't work, I replace it with a funny image.
Your bat form is the equivalent of a Zubat.
Yeah, this is close enough.
Maximum overdrive.
You don't need any relic for the wing smash input. I think you need the power of that in order to do that. Because I know the wing smash input like the back of my hand, and that shit ain't working.
It doesn't have it.
Oh no, there it goes. Okay, so I'm just fucking stupid. Probably because I ate that upside down banana.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't want to tell you out loud, so...
At least they admitted it. And speaking of that, I put a new image and pushed the stream for you.
I was doing the input, like, repeatedly.
Wait, was that the compromise y'all came to while I was fighting the spider?
Yes.
It was rather than floor/ceiling banana, it's just upside down banana.
I'm just imagining you with the goddamn bastard who are fighting with the spider now.
Sorry, is he called Shmoo?
Shmoo. Yeah.
Yes.
You got, you know, the Wizard of Oz enemies. You got the Cowardly Lion, you got the Tin Man, you got a Scarecrow, and then there's Shmoo. Everyone remembers Shmoo.
And Shmoo is the one that a lot of people grind because that it drops the critical.
Yeah, the Shmoo is the enemy of interest in this place because it does drop the Chrysogram. I don't think it's going to drop the Chrysogram. I'm going to humor every Shmoo that I see, though, to be fair, until I can finish exploring this area. There's not a boss in this area, but I will go to where the Lesser Demon is originally, just to see if there's anything there.
Hey, don't call him a Lesser Demon, you know, that hurts his feelings.
He's literally called the Lesser Demon.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Shmoo I know is a really bad Hanna-Barbera animated series from like the 70s.
Oh, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
I think all demons are equal.
No, but to go into like the language for a second, the term lesser is used as like as a measure of hierarchy.
Yeah.
So like, what does it mean?
What does it mean? Oh, motherfucker has a gun.
Never getting a real heart.
Yeah, you were going, as you were saying, John, about...
What does lesser mean in this case? The Steel Curious. What cape is this? It just means less power.
Ranked in power.
Yeah, it basically means it's not as strong. That is
perfect for forest camouflage. Really?
But
I don't think so. What? Yo, the trans cape.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, we're keeping it.
I like that.
All right, but hold on. All right, so listen. I'm always gonna be loving and supportive of my trans community, but we need to talk about the item description for this one. It's perfect for forest camouflage. No, it's not. Unless your forest is located in some otherworldly planet, you ain't fucking blending into the forest with this shit.
You blend into the jungle by disguising yourself as a piece of fruit. Like the Rio birds.
Well, it's not working because you aren't in the goddamn forest. Did you ever think about that, Alucard?
I mean, valid point. Is there enough forest? No, there's no forest in this. There was the underground. Wasn't it a Saturn exclusive place, the underground cat? What is it called?
I was about to throw my fit. I was about to throw a fucking fit, dude. I thought that was the Ring of Fire. Oh, that's the Ring of Pales, though. Actually, what did the Ring of Pales do?
Makes you pale.
Ring with holy power.
Instantly dies.
I mean, he's half vampire, so he only mostly dies.
So does that mean on like Trans Day of Visibility, like you shouldn't be wearing that cape? Because you'll just blend in.
No, it's okay. We're in Transylvania.
On a little known fact about trans people, they're excellent jungle hunters. So you're telling me that transitioning is not so much as trying to properly identify as what you feel within, but so that I can finally kill that cougar that's been haunting my family for the last 30 years.
Yeah. I mean, it's no different than the gays and their pyrokinetic, psychokinetic powers being boosted.
Fuck no, I wish it was just pyrokinetic, dude. So when you say he's homosexual, that means he can start a fire with his mind.
Why do you think they fear them so much? They set shit on fire.
Wolverine.
Now, what is...
Sorry, go ahead.
That kind of just stumped me. I don't remember what I was going to say.
So anyway, according to our new lore, the gays have psychokinetic abilities. Craven is trans. and all
Not the twist I was expecting.
Bisexuals.
Yeah. This is not going in the places I thought it was going to.
Yeah, it's same with the wing smash.
That isn't that obvious.
And if we turn to the definition of man, it just says miserable pile of secrets for whatever reason.
I saw trans right in the chat and I've been summoned. So like a rune appears on the ground and starts lighting up. Then you just appear like Jack Skeleton.
Wait, does it appear on the ground or the ceiling?
Shut up, for God's sakes. Both, I guess, in this case. It's a portal, too. There should be a shmoo coming up. No? Okay. No, it's in the next room. No, it's not in this room.
Where's the librarian?
Jason snitching? No, I'm not snitching. I'm just giving exposition. You know, as I do, because, you know, I am a black man, which is just a Kojima name. You know, up there with Die Hard Man and Cold Heart Man.
I was about to ask about that.
All right, hold on. I did it with the I did it with the skeleton dude. I'm gonna humor the shmoo. I'm gonna see what drop I get from the shmoo. I'm only gonna do one drop though. Normally in the original game, shmoo can drop money. They can drop ramen. They can also drop the chrysogram. I'm gonna keep going until they give me something other than money because I don't know if that's a randomized drop. For all I know, that's just a regular ass drop. I hope it's ramen.
Yeah,
Or, you know,
the powerful sword is nice, but I'm really hungry.
Or, you know, my favorite Kojima character, Chinaman.
Octopus.
He's Vietnamese.
Actually, when it comes to the shmoo, the first time I was here, and the first shmoo I killed dropped the chrysogram. I was like, oh, okay, this is a common drop.
That's well, that gave you the wrong idea.
Yeah, like I said, it was the first time, and then in the second playthrough, I went through like 50 of the fuckers.
No, I think the longest I ever spent grinding for a shmoo off the top of my head was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, for me it was about 20, and that's with my luck stat increased.
Yeah, that wasn't in a luck mode playthrough though, to be fair. For my experience, not what Jason said.
I think they don't drop money.
I'm going to. All right, so if the next drop is money, then I'm just gonna go. Because that was like 4 money drops in a row. Normally I get ramen by this time.
You know, you should just go outside and get some after this.
No, I'm not really in the mood for ramen tonight.
How about the cameo in Death Stranding 2's trailer? Oh, I wouldn't know. I honestly haven't seen the trailer yet. And the main reason why is because the first trailer pissed me off that much.
In regards to what? Okay, yeah, it's good.
Them putting major spoilers that
okay, so you
left for the game.
So it's less about anticipation, but more like you don't want the experience ruined for you. So you're gonna get it regardless. You're just not gonna watch the trailer.
Yeah, like since they put some pretty serious spoilers that honestly should have been left in the game, in the trailer for the first trailer. So if that's gonna be their attitude with this, I don't want to watch their other trailers.
It's got like the Kingdom Hearts problem, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about, and to me, I'm trying to chalk it up to Hideo Kojima obviously has a pretty like strong hold on like how his games are presented.
Yeah.
I imagine. So I'm kind of thinking like he wouldn't have wanted that revealed unless there were much more grandiose intentions with the story than that one spoiler. Though I do agree that's a pretty heavy spoiler to show.
You know, I would agree. You know, Kojima does have his creative vision, and sometimes he's not really tipping his hand. He's just kind of getting people interested. But this is also Kojima that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
I mean, I have not played Death Stranding 1, so anything that I've seen of 2, if it's shown to me, because I'm not actively going out of my way for it, why would I? I mean, by the time I get to Death Stranding way later down the road, I'm not going to remember anything that I've seen.
So anyway, here's the Beauty and the Beast core. Don't they look kind of interesting? Let's just not give them any sort of story significance, and you only get their backstory after you kill them. And
or tranquilize them.
And speaking of, if you don't kill them and decide to tranquilize them instead, you can take sexy photos with them and then feel bad about it later.
No. You know that when I was playing through 4, that only happened to me once. I was with the sniper. And even that, I was like, what the hell?
So anyway, new mandatory gameplay feature. We must have sexy photos with the women.
I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, no, I need so much.
Isolation works. But don't worry, Snake can't get it up anymore.
Ever since the snake here.
No, it was after Snake after he got it nuked.
No, that was fucking VR
I feel like you
missions.
missed the joke.
I know, but
Yeah.
VR missions did it with Mei Ling and Naomi. They could do a weird auto mode thing with them.
Right, in Arsenal Gears Rectum.
Yeah.
I remember Peace Walker had something like that too, which was even more awkward because if you didn't get through the full story at the time, you're just doing lewd photo shoots with who you believe is a child, which is concerning.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hate it here, dude. Xanado, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Good. I hope every randomizer is going well. Randomizer is going. Right now, we are down one more Dracula piece. It's the heart. And then we can call it an end game, because then we can just get the Dracula. We're going to now check the inverted Aurochs quarters. We're going to go fight the mummy. And hopefully we get our items sooner or later. I really don't want to go to Galamoth, but if we have to, we're going to.
You're going
Retro Fox. I know that Paz is an adult. You don't know that until the Zeke fight at the end. So when you do the photo suit thing, the photo set thing.
Also, technically, it's Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, as far as you
It's
know,
very predatory.
this is a child.
Yeah, her being like looking like that and being older doesn't make it any better. It's the whole it's actually a 1,000-year-old vampire thing which I really don't like. Although I did like the comic that says, oh, okay, so 1,000-year-old vampire, then they're arrested as a vampire.
Yeah. Which I was bringing this up with Bonds the other day, but give me a second, I'll be right back to elaborate on that.
Where is it?
Bonds? I just
No, wait, he's working. Yeah, he's working. Yeah, there's the water.
Hey. I love those skeletons because they always do that attack. They leap over you.
Cannonball!
Hey, what's up?
Right, weren't the Cthulhu looking fucker's name Cthulhu?
Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi.
Malachi, which I used to pronounce Malachi. Well, look, phonetically, that's how it looks like it's spelled. Like I just, I'm dumb. I used to pronounce the CH as Ch.
For me, that's the name Sochi.
Sochi?
It's like X. Yeah, it's like XOTCHI.
Can someone in Twitch chat spell that?
Yeah, is this real?
Well, I'm asking for clarification. It's a cloth too. Wow, really? I got a fucking beginning item there?
Yeah, I'll put it.
Yeah,
That is the spelling I was thinking of.
that's pronounced Sochi?
Sochi.
Yeah,
Sochi, okay.
As far as I know. Even though I'm pretty sure that last letter is an L. I don't know how that works.
That's read as Malachi.
Dude, I fucking forgot daylight savings time started this weekend this past weekend, and it caught me off guard. I was tired for the SGB meetup this past Sunday.
Why do you think I'm actually able to join you guys now? Because you're no longer 5 hours behind me. I think that 1 hour really matters.
Oh, did we lose an hour?
Yes.
I woke up very late, so my sleep schedule's fucked anyway, so nothing changed.
Sadly, I have to maintain a sleep schedule. Oh, that's the Karasuman.
Karasuman, yeah. They're a regular they're a boss, and now they're just a common enemy.
You have been downgraded to Mook.
Ooh, hello. Strength boosting.
No, it's a strawberry potion.
Stroganoff potion.
Actually, I'm in the mood for stroganoff now, but I ate dinner. Oh, goddamn.
Not the music. Excuse me?
What?
He's immune to the Muramasa.
Yeah, he's immune to dark.
Use the burger!
No, the burger's just a healing item.
Unleash the Whooper. Alright, why is this fucker...
What do I have?
Did you say Whooper instead of Whopper? I just imagined you sending out a Pokemon.
Whooper.
In my defense, there are some words that I get a little confused on, especially with how we...
Use the monster vials? Sure. Hold on. Where are those at? They're probably... Hold on. They're probably further down. One second.
You do have a lot of those, though.
Yeah, and I also have the duplicator, so... which monster vial? Probably use 3. Summons Merman ally, summons Bat ally,
Kill him with the bats.
Unleash the bat.
Wait, do you have the duplicator on?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah!
Wow, what the hell? God damn.
Oh my god, you're killing him!
Bats!
Once you heard us talk about Kojima and he's here.
Oh, great. What the fuck? Hi, I just made a terrible purchase and I'm about to make a worse one.
Okay, what purchase should we do this time?
Well, I bought the strategy guide for 8 for like $10.
Okay, that's not too bad, I suppose.
We can finish the game now.
It came with an ad for a Toyota Echo.
Still got my dad's
No, I'm not fighting
strategy guides
Gallimov. I want to finish the game.
John, go fight the guy. Just do with them.
I'm also thinking of
Combat
buying a
Knight
backwards
for
compatible PS3 for about $200.
You sound like every time I tell my students to speak in Icelandic.
No, like, I would love to see a flurry of bats destroy Gallimov.
Can I convince you to summon the bats against Dracula?
Yeah, sure, but it's like... Hold on, let me put my Muramasa back
It's
on.
content, baby!
One second.
Did you unlock the Velming way?
No, I did not get it at all.
Damn.
I have not explored. I haven't explored every area. Like I can kill Gallimov just fine. I have the Alucard shield and the shield rod, the shield rod. So I'm not hurting for options to beat the fucker. It's just I hate Gallimov.
You seem like very cockroach. He's the strongest boss in the game.
Yeah, it's just dead ass the strongest boss in the game. He also has the most HP.
Unleash the bats. Wait. I remember that going through the area where he is also a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because the inverted catacombs. It's like the most dangerous area in the game. Because everything fucking hurts you. Actually, no, it's faster to just stay on this area and just go from there.
Anyway, I'm back here. Sorry about that. And I miss Fawns as well. But
yep.
No.
What I was going to say is just that...
No, it's just...
Snake is so stupid. Specifically Big Boss.
In what way? What do you mean?
So, he was supposed to be waiting for Adam and, Eva, right?
Yeah.
And she's not able to answer the password.
Well, maybe she blanked on it, dude.
Well, no, because she wasn't who was sent.
know, sometimes.
The whole password was Snake says, "Who are the Patriots?" And then she's supposed to say, "Lolly lule lo."
People.
And she can't answer that.
Just say people. I see one person.
Oh, there is a spoiler. It's not apparently.
You know, I'd feel bad about about spoiling something, but this happens in the first, you know, like 2 hours of the game.
Yeah, what do you
and
think?
Also, the game's 21 years old.
Hey, details.
What other monster vials do you have? Like, can you summon anything?
Just the bat and the merman one.
Okay.
So how are you gonna
I
kill
bet
it?
the merman is useless, isn't it?
So much turkey.
I mean, you're gonna be set for the next couple of
Thanksgivings. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Here's me. Best Thanksgiving this year every
Chat's
year.
going feral.
Where did my turkeys go? Oh, can I not pick them up?
You should be able to.
I think I maxed out on turkeys.
Dracula stumbles out of the room, defeated by Alucard. He notices all his meats.
Yeah, well, at least I still have my I got my fucking turkeys!
I was saving those. Oh, son, next time you come here, you're so grounded.
It's a bad day for
Oh God! Okay, so these are guardians. They're final armors in future games. These enemies are the hardest hitting in the game. They also give you the most experience. You can level up really easily just by killing a couple of those. Okay, I'm gonna go fight Galamoth. But I gotta get to the inverted catacombs first. So
Anyway, just kind of going back into that for one final thing. So not only is she not able to guess the password, she's using a Chinese-made gun.
What is that?
So it's like, no red flags with this at all. Anyway, she saved my life. I trust her now. She saved my life, and she gave me this cool custom-made gun.
okay, but I love that gun cutscene. Though, to be fair,
What with him fucking
with
gooning?
him, yeah, dude, because he's such a dork.
I mean, there's an alternate timeline out there where they would have gone, "Who are the Patriots?" and they would have responded with "Joe Mama."
Huh? All right.
Which if you played MGS4.
I was about to suggest you need burgers, little bro, but
No, I'll just go in my coffin and eat my burgers there.
We just passed out. He's severely overweight and nothing but burger wrappers come.
When they find Alucard's casket, it's just a Burger King Happy Meal box, whatever they call it.
They open it and the Burger King himself is in there.
Then they start playing Sneak King, like, oh no! I think I only had Burger King once and it tasted like a grilled McDonald's for me. No, wait,
yeah, they have a pretty heavy, a heavy smokier taste to Burger King, and it's completely intentional.
So we're going to say once, but it's actually twice. One Japan and last year when I was in the States.
I had a monster for the first time on Saturday. I do not know why people are fucking obsessed with the stuff. It tastes like shit.
No, you mean
Monster I do not like.
I just don't like monster energy drinks in general, and everyone at work is scarfing those fuckers.
Yeah,
down.
I know. I don't get it. And it's like, do you know? You're not getting the buzz or anything off this? No, I feel no difference.
Why is the inverted catacombs not music? Wait, hold on. Does Death have this on his loudspeaker?
Yo, this fucking room is beautiful. What the hell?
God damn it.
Look, we're just going to find Death in this. He's going to do the karaoke version. It's going to get very awkward.
There is an English version and the PSP version of the game. It's cute.
You know, I actually prefer the Japanese one.
I can go with either or. Like, it's fine. Hey, Slobber. Bye, Slobber.
Now you're all.
I said bye, Slobber.
That's like again.
I think like the biggest thing with it is just the fact that
death.
So,
oh no.
you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Why'd they change his sprite though?
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Is his sprite different from
Yeah,
the first season?
he looks completely different than his intro.
This night.
I'll look it up.
Alright, to be fair, Death, do you think that Dracula would be happy with you killing his son? Wait, where's the music?
Oh, it's playing Wandering Ghost.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he's got like a completely different color cloak.
Well, he'll be a wandering fucking ghost in the next 10 seconds.
It just loads the gun.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe he turned his cloak inside out for the inverted cast.
The fuck, Cloud?
You at last, you are made of fish.
Great.
Pawns in the private server is showing off some of the figures that are at the stories at. They've got the old Snake figure, and they've also got the figure of the former U.S. president turned terrorist.
Oh, serious.
Just shut up and open the switch, my dude.
I don't, he doesn't open it. Oh, wait, he does. Lord. I don't know if it's
very nice.
better, the original voice or the goddamn this guy.
Embrace the piss.
Man.
Oh god, it burns.
Is this where Kojima got the idea of the piss grenades?
Maybe.
No,
This gas is from
focus
all the burgers he's been eating. This is what it does to a motherfucker.
That sounds like the announcer from live chattering Parodius. Both for Konami, maybe it is. That's just
I
straight
cannot
up
get
to
over
YouTube.
how good this song is.
All right. When you get to playing Death Stranding, do you know which version you're gonna play? Like the regular or director's cut?
Probably director's cut, unless there's incentive for playing both. Oh, wait, this is another P3 problem.
No, so director's cut adds in a lot of content.
Oh, okay. That is
The only issue is that it removes the product placement.
Oh, okay.
Why would so you don't get to see readers drink all those monsters?
Yeah, no Monster Energy drink, and I do believe they also removed the fucking Norman Reedus's Chopped.
Chopped?
Yeah, it was a show on AMC that got ad placement in Death Stranding.
What the hell? See, I know about the Monster Energy. I did not know Norman Reedus had a show, let alone that it was advertised in Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Readers and the Funky Feeders.
My favorite band name.
The comedian's name that the No Steam is based off is Joji Yanami. I know we talked about like the likeness of the No Steam in the last stream, but I don't remember if we mentioned the name specifically. That's like the 6th Zircon I found on the floor.
Yanami. Yeah.
Man,
I can do
can't
the
wait
end
for you to
game
meet
now,
Conan
because-
O'Brien in Death Stranding. He's my favorite Kojima character.
I mean, they did have Keith David voicing himself in Central 4, and he also voiced the character in the first game.
Keith David is Keith David.
I know,
Yeah,
but
no
also it's
scene.
just
And,
Kojima
there's
being
no
like,
introduction.
look at all my celebrity friends.
You're a real Quentin
It's that song.
Tarantino, Kojima.
Never
The
heard
final Takata.
I'm a real filmmaker now.
The final taquito.
Final Tahiti.
Da-da-da-da. That's the countdown.
No, Tahiti.
It's the
So this is-
final Takata.
For the 7th time.
You know, that's
And
a
also
really
the fact
cursed
that it's
idea.
fucking called Director's Cut. God damn it.
Say what?
Is it the fact that it's called Director's Cut? Just thinking about it now. desperately wanting to be seen as a real filmmaker
Well,
and
I mean,
not a game maker.
I think he is, though. He's a hybrid, and he has been since Snatcher. I'd argue.
I forgot about Snatcher.
You've just given me the cursed idea of like modding Majora's Mask to replace the final hours music with like a really shitty version of the final countdown.
It's play with the Deku pipes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you, Mori. They like removed them from notes, so it comes. Oh, good. Gets really off sync.
Yeah, we saved that for the E rank version.
No wait, it's played with Vuvuzelas.
Alright, fellas, I gotta go, but I'm so excited to watch us back and see Dracula swarmed with bats and burgers.
Okay, Victor, I appreciate your company. Have fun with whatever the hell it is you're gonna do.
Hugs and love.
Yeah. Okay, if you're just tuning into the streams, Victor McKnight, that's the dude you just heard. He's the person that I've commissioned several songs for over the past several years. He's also just a real swell individual. I'm happy to call him a friend. Also, yeah, Nathan showed up as Victor left, and that's not helping the allegations that they're both the same person.
Hold on, it's going louder.
It's better than calling it Death Stranding Remastered. Well, he wouldn't call it Death Stranding Remastered. It would start with sub something.
Yes, exactly, Nathan, if that is actually who you are.
Just like how we had, subsistence and substance and
substitution.
Frozen half are legit, like they're either the biggest nothing burger of an enemy, but if you leave them on the screen for too long, they do a really devastating ice storm attack, which envelops the entire room. It's impossible to avoid without going in a mist.
Speaking of that,
now I'm getting confused for Victor?
Wow, Victor, you sound really different.
I understand I have cryptid energy, but apparently I'm 3 separate people?
I mean, luckily that confused us.
No, you remember the movie Split? Whenever you get hit with a bright flash of light, you become a different personality.
I mean, would you rather be at least 26 people, Nathan?
Experiment, you scare me.
Not the one who got it. Or asked for it.
Ooh, there we go.
Fair.
I'm just number 27.
Nathan is
Ermac, yeah.
I'm trying to find a word that would fit.
Where? What?
That begins with a sub.
Submissive?
Marine?
Death Stranding submissive. No, I don't think that works. No, you do get you do get handcuffed in that. So I mean, maybe.
There you go. It works. People are saying Subway.
Death Stranding Subway. No, unfortunately, Uncharted 3 still has the license for Subway in video games.
I thought Eat Standing was going to be real. So, 1 second. Frozen half enemies, according to Atom Bomb, they're named after an old Japanese slur for trans folks. Frozen half?
It's actually new half.
New half.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just okay, so I thought the terminology was just frozen half, and I was like, that sounds pretty hardcore. I'll show off the attack. Actually, hold on a second, because it's actually quite stellar.
Jason, about that, I think you probably pick something like subalteration.
Ooh.
How about sub-areolar?
What does this have to do with nipples?
That's your underboob.
I don't have those.
I don't remember that channel.
Wait.
Oh, so, yeah.
Wait, so With new half being a derogatory term, is new type a derogatory term in Gundam too?
I just don't understand. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming it's not like a sensitive topic and that sort of thing. Just I'm talking about the term itself, new half.
Yeah.
Now I'm not trans, but like on a surface level, new half. What is so derogatory about the term?
You know, I am not sure because I haven't really done that much research into that.
There's nothing inherently derogatory about a word. It's its use and connotation.
Yeah, but the new half is not as. It doesn't sound ugly like other words. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe it's more in Japanese culture.
So
but again, like I haven't really done like proper research into why it's derogatory.
Neither have I. I'm just more curious as if anyone offhand. Probably something that sounds worse in Japanese. Probably right.
New type is fine. Okay. That doesn't explain why they were so prejudiced against new types in Zeta, but okay.
We're talking about the term new half, Lilypad. And why, like, at least in English, it doesn't sound like nearly as like ugly or hateful as other slurs that I've heard in my life, which obviously we will not be repeating. But I was
this one.
But this one, I'm generally, I don't know, dude. Like, it's again, it was identified as I'm about to fight Galamov, dude. And this is what we're talking about.
Answer me this for you so bye.
1 second, hold on a second.
Man, what's up with Konami and bringing out slurs in us?
I don't know, man. I'm distracted. Play the new Duran Duran song that's in the Phantom Pain soundtrack. 1 second. Where the hell are my monster vials? There's my Bat Ally and my Merman. No, wait.
You know, I'm kind of afraid to research it because it'll probably lead me to a fuck ton of porn.
Fuck. You can still look at porn.
Santiago, that's not. No, that's not how it's. Why would that be?
Go, my army! 1 second. I know the perfect place.
Forward.
Fight them, my steed. Well, not my steed, but you know, my merman, my bats. Fuck them up.
This is how Aquaman should be.
Oh shit. Go, my children.
I was talking to a friend of mine the other night, and he was talking about how he's trying to get into the anime industry as like an animator and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, it's possible. You don't have to be Japanese to get into the anime industry now. I mean, hell, one of the biggest name currently in the animation industry for anime is a French guy. So,
where's my spring? I picked up Vial 3. Vial 3 is the bats. Vial 2 is the merman. I did not pick up Vial 1. No! Psych.
Oh, you cheated. You had a life up.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Not for me. Death is too good for me. This is incredible. I think we're like halfway through because Galamov has an absurd amount of health.
You know, Galamov will be picking a bat out of your ass for next weeks. And you have got quite a bit of a...
Ow!
He didn't hit you with a kick.
What the hell was he doing? Why did he have a stanky leg at the last second?
Are most anime done in-house? It depends on the production. For your, you know, your big budget anime, and I say big budget in quotes. But for your more popular anime, yes, they are done primarily in-house or just, you know, by the studio itself. Now, the studio will contract out work to individuals, but they aren't going to be contracting out to like full-on cleanup teams all too much.
What did you get?
But if you know if it's your cheaper, you know, if it's one of your cheaper shows that isn't really made to do well, yeah, no, that shit's being outsourced.
Oh, you mean pretty much a majority of the isekais?
Yeah, yeah, because you know you have like 200 or so new anime each fucking year, and maybe about 5 or 6 of them actually have decent production schedules and budgets and shit.
All right. How about we end the game? Because we can now. Well, we've been able to go to Drago since we got the heart, but you guys wanted me to fight Galamov. Well, I got through my Pokemon at him.
So, how the bullshit go?
Alternatively, with anime, you could have a super big budget and really nice production at the start, and then turn out like Chainsaw Man, where it completely falls flat on its face in the last 3 episodes.
I'm gonna save, so you don't have to fight him again. Okay.
I fucking hate this place so much, dude. But when I say that, I mean just the inverted castle entirely. I know I've said that maybe like 3,000 times already, but what's 3001, you know?
I mean, to drive home the point.
It's just so awkward to travel.
It's not made for being upside down.
Yeah, but John wouldn't accept the fact that he's walking on the ceiling. Like I said before, every time I play the game and I reach this point, I just reach the upside down castle. I just stop.
Is this the Saturn Exclusive Forest area? No, this is the inverted catacombs.
Who needs the true ending?
Not me. I saved Richter. Sure, Dracula is up there, but you know what? He can stay there.
Ooh, I've gotten to the not fun part of the game. I'm gonna put it down now.
Yeah, sometimes I am.
No, I mean, that's a general mood. That's what I'll do with Sonic 3. No Knuckles for me.
I can understand that. I do like to play as Knuckles, just not as much as Sonic or Tails.
Oh no, I mean just straight up Sonic and Knuckles. I don't like it.
Oh, so you'll get to Mushroom Hill and stop?
Yes.
Oh no, that would drive me insane.
I would just play Sonic 3 standalone.
I would just pick up the controller and continue where you left off.
Nope.
I've already turned the console off.
Next time Jason
I've already deleted the save.
Next time Jason is playing it, also, and as soon as he reaches Mushroom Hill, just John bursts through the door. My turn, bitch!
Wait, what am I doing? It's actually just
John just kicks Jason's door in. Give me the controller.
Do you remember where it was?
Cartridge.
Yeah, actually, it's just fast. Keep going this way.
Burn the cartridge. Suck the console to the bottom of the ocean. We can't play it anymore.
Funny of you to assume that it's a cartridge. My oldest cartridge is the GBA era. Well, no, I guess Game Boy technically, but SNES, NES, N64, Genesis, nah.
Oh, my aching lower back.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
like I feel. I'm approaching my 40s.
You'll hit 40 before any of us, although I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you want me to dig out my near 38-year-old Atari cartridges?
My
Elliot has a couple
system
of
I
Atari
owned was a PS1.
Oh no, wait. We're in 2025. Sorry, let me rephrase that. 48.
What?
I mean, at least it made me feel young.
I think the oldest game cartridge I have is the Mother 1 I bought at a convention?
An old Earthbound Zero.
Yeah.
Bootleg.
No. It's legit. It's legit the Japanese Mother 1.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it off.
Was that was Famicom cartridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you still got the Mother 3 box?
From years ago. Yeah, I still have it.
No, Nathan.
I do.
Saving it for the mortgage?
Let me think. I've got Mother 1 Famicom boxed, Earthbound, and Mother 2 physically with Mother 2 in box, Mother 1 plus 2 on GBA boxed, and Mother 3 boxed.
I'm just curious what I'll be able to find when I go to Japan this year.
Whatever you do not check Super Potato.
Yeah.
Super Potato?
Yeah, Super Potato.
What is Super Potato?
No, you're thinking of the Famicom Disk System. That was an add-on.
So
So Super Potato is a retro gaming store in Japan.
Yeah.
So basically, you can buy. Last time I was there was a decade ago, but when I was there, you could buy pretty much everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the last time I was there.
The Famicom disk system is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It was a disk drive that was for the Famicom that you insert floppies into. Well, not floppies, but, you know, the Famicom games.
If you guys know what a floppies are.
Diskettes. 3D printed save icons.
Well, if you want me to get specific, it is a modified Mitsusumi 3-inch floppy drive that has no magnetic protection whatsoever, so the raw data is just exposed to the elements. Yes, there were protected discs, but they were designed for like special competitions because, you know, save that money. Disk drive's interfated through a RAM adapter that fits into the Famicom cartridge slot, unless you have a sharp twin Famicom, in which case it's just built in and done by a switch on the top of the console. How do I know? Got one of those.
If you watch the latest Did You Know Gaming video, they actually go over it in great detail. But the fucking combined system costs more than each of them individually, which made no sense.
I think it just extends.
Oh no, even better. There's 2 revisions of it. You've got the original revisions, that's the Sharp Twin AN500, then there's the second revision, the AN505. That one's the only Nintendo console to have turbo controllers officially built in. And that's my one, which I also further modified for RGB out.
The NES Tower Power. No, that's the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tower Power.
We're gonna throw bats up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Father, I'm here. Bearing gifts.
Now the funny thing is with the disk system is you don't need the disk drive. All the hardware that the program handles it is all stored in that RAM adapter. That's where all the extra hardware is. So, you know, there's adapters where you can just skip the disk side and just, I don't know, plug in a USB stick. Or if you're really feeling old school, you can make a serial cable and hook it up to an old NEC PC? PC88? One of those.
Is that a transcape? The boss battle begins.
For androids.
No,
that's all it says. Yeah.
Chat looks at Jonathan. You've gone woke.
Okay, ally card.
So extra sound hardware.
I love that ally card.
The anti-piracy system literally consists of
what? I think it
indents on the disc itself, where it spells Nintendo. Guess what? You can achieve the same thing using a hole punch. So great job, Nintendo.
Oh, no, Trios. You don't look like Alucard and not be some kind of queer.
Alucard.
Well, no, hold on. Alucard is canonically, I think Alucard's canonically bisexual.
But it's like, Alucard? Really? That's what you're calling me? Your name is Shaft.
The funniest thing is with that Famicom disk system, it was immediately outdated not even 6 months later, because Nintendo finally managed to get fucking battery back save working with their own mappers.
Oh! Wait. Oh shit! That's a lot of bats.
I heard the Famicom disk system had kiosks to rewrite the disc with different games in Japan. What does Experiment think of that? Is that true?
Yeah, they used to call them disc writers. Big like fridge machines where you'd pay a fee, put in a disc. Could be blank, could be one you've bought previously, doesn't matter. It will write the disc to both sides, and then probably, if they weren't already gone, give you stickers to reapply over. Fun fact, the way they worked is literally inside the disc writer, it's nothing but a tower of NES cartridges with the game data on.
Blue Dino. If we're counting non-canon games anymore, it's heavily implied that Alucard was infatuated, or at least had a relationship with Sonia Belmont, and they have a kid together.
But also the cool part about the cartridges is that, or the discs, is that if the game was small enough, you could just fit it on one side, which means you could fit another game on the other side.
Yep, that's what I did. I made Super Mario Brothers on one side and Super Mario Brothers 2 on the other.
They did sell discs you could buy to just kind of keep games yourself for cheap.
Yeah, that's part of the disc writer. Although you may be mistaken that for the Nintendo Power format, that was Super Famicom, and that was only like what? 95
Well, it was
99?
replaced. Yeah, I mean that's why they didn't do it for very long, because they replaced it with the Nintendo Power. Shit that they did afterwards.
Well, no, because by
the way, I'm sorry, this is kind of a flashing lights warning because Dracula's fabulous in this fight.
No,
what is this? Son, call off your friends.
Please stop.
Go back whence you trouble the soul of my mother no
They're
more.
jumping my ass. To quote retweets.
Alucard's wearing a trans flag as a cape. Dracula's flashing gay pride.
Literally, also one of his attacks is a group of prism gay triangles. If you let him last long enough in the fight, he will do that eventually.
If you let him last long enough.
Yeah. He's working on his endurance, okay?
Tell me what.
Okay, I just could not resist.
There is one other variant I've made for the Famicom. That's the Famicom Titler. I think that's the AN510, 515. It's the only NES hardware that had native RGB support.
Okay, I put something in muted to summarize this fight.
Forgive me.
Father, do you know what time it is?
That was all
No.
done just to subtitle fucking VHS.
Fucking, why does he? It's like, please forgive me, farewell, my son. Like he's pushing out the biggest fucking turd out of his asshole, dude. Like,
Father, do you know what time it is?
$1,000 these days, maybe more.
July 1st, 12:01 a.m. Oh no! He's fucking dying.
And then
Sealed away until the next Pride Month.
yeah, this is exactly what it looks like when Pride Month's over. You get fucking indignation until next year.
After Pride Month, all gays must return to Mother Earth. And then this cutscene starts playing.
You see them ascend into the air, what the?
Come back and the first thing I hear is gay triangles.
Don't press N, people.
I say this is the last hour of the stream has been very homoerotic.
So you
Where'd your cape go? Oh, because Pride Month's over. That's right.
Oh, so Alucard is corporate pride.
Yeah. I mean,
he's no ally card of mine.
That the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
Motherfucker, you took off your trans cape. Like you were doing nothing.
The blood that flows
Certain country might want to pay attention to that little thing Alucard just said.
After this.
world if I were to disappear
I'm an
forever.
ally when it comes to payments, please.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
I didn't complete the map though, so Maria's not gonna chase him down.
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no.
No,
No, he's corporate.
it's best this way. I can't ease his torment.
So,
Someday,
was there ever an
perhaps,
explanation
we'll meet
why her
again.
sprite doesn't
And on
match her
that day,
portrait?
Maybe.
I see.
I mean, there's no excuse at
Let's
this
go.
point.
Everyone's
Yeah, what
waiting
about
for
Richter?
us.
He's short-haired there, but
Yes. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Also,
yeah.
like, what the hell?
Locks.
Well, no, like in the portrait, Richter doesn't have a bandana. In his sprite, he has a bandana.
Well,
Yeah.
because they just reused the sprites from Rando with Blood.
I was gonna say, but also Richter has like the open coat in his portrait. But
Yeah.
he's got
Well, to be fair, in the Saturn version, they fixed that. His sprites are actually in line with his portrait is. But yeah, the PlayStation 1 original, it's just the Rando sprite.
Well, the PS1 was just slapped together pretty much.
And what a game.
Just get it out the door.
So Lonotaku saying, I hear there is a Symphony Night decomp near completion. Where'd you hear that from? And please don't say, trust me, bro, because that will really make me soft.
Internet?
I heard it from this guy on Twitter that says, oh, cool, the decomp tools are out. Yeah, I'm just going to plop an ISO and call it a day.
But this was fun.
Well,
you know what I want to do? I think the next
better.
time I play a Symphony of the Night randomizer, I want to do it with a race. I'm not sure who I'd be racing, though.
If it makes you feel any better, this game's as old as me.
No,
You were born in 97?
Yes.
Jesus fuck.
I was 11 at that time.
I mean, actually, okay, it's not that big of a deal. You're just 10 years.
child.
You're just 10 years younger than me. Because I was born in 87. So at the very thing that makes it easy to remember your age, because I'm 37, which means you're just 27.
When you think of me, think of Symphony of the Night.
I'd rather just subtract 10 from my age because it's much easier to do in less loops to jump over.
You, John.
At this point, two people just think.
Wait, I think that you were born in 85 then?
86.
86. Okay.
Oh,
I'm just
so
a
You
year
deleted already? Damn.
you're the same age as my older brother.
And I keep on getting reminded by my coworkers that I'm heading for that midlife crisis. And I'm going, well.
I thought
I'm gonna go
midlife
buy
crisis
a-
doesn't start till like 45 plus or 50.
You know, I'm speedrunning that shit.
Yeah.
Look, I never
Say that,
expected
buddy.
to make it past 18, so I've been having a
Speedrun that.
midlife crisis since 9.
I'm pretty sure my wallet is telling me I'm having a midlife crisis with the shit that I just spent.
I told you not to do it. You have dogs to feed.
Look, it's not a midlife crisis. You're just having your second 39th.
Damn, look at those King of Fighter game numbers down there. in chat.
You're all
My
children.
favorite version of Windows.
What, 95 or 98?
Yes.
98.
Fuck.
I have most memories in 98.
I'm the
It was
same
like
age as the
seven
last
something.
2 digits of the current year, so it makes me super remember. It just say fucking 25. What a mouthful. It's just
Ew.
25.
Ew, viewer Millennium Edition.
I'm as old as Sonic.
My condolences, Nathan.
So you came out the same year as Radmobile, right? Right?
I'm like legit a month older than Sonic.
You are the game.
So
There's
you
a
were born
difference.
in May of 1991.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's fun. I think that if you mask your age through like a witty limerick or maybe a riddle. I'm the same age as Mario 3 in the US. So Mario 3 came out in 1990, I want to say, in the US. Or was that 89?
When did it
The easiest birthday I can remember is my brother Mark, because he was 1989, but he was born on Halloween. He's a Halloween baby.
Oh.
I always remember Ryan's birthday because he's Valentine's Day, and he will gladly remind you that he's miserable on that day.
I mean, I just tell people I was 2 days off from being the Antichrist.
Holiday birthdays are since to remember because you know it's easy to associate it. You think of the holiday and then you're like, oh, that's right, there's a birthday here too.
Okay, well, I was supposed to be April 1st, but then I decided, you know what, I'm going to play the nastiest April Fool's prank of all, and I stayed inside for another month.
according to my mom, I'm a Mother's Day gift.
Okay. I guess that's the thing.
Oh, okay, folks, we are done. My first Castlevania Symphony Night randomizer. I had a lot of fun with this one. This was a great time. It was we kind of snapped the game in half, like pretty early, thanks to me getting the Muramasa. as early as I did, because like for some reason or another, again, I don't know how the rules of the randomizer work, but the Muramasa given to me was already leveled up considerably, and I was just butchering shit left and right. It took me too goddamn long to get my leap stone, and it took me too goddamn long to get my bat. But I got the duplicator. I was able to spam mermen and bats everywhere. Castlevania's got a real infestation problem, but that's my dad's issue. Wait, fuck, I killed my dad, and now the castle's inherited to me. So now it's, no, wait, the castle disintegrated. So I got nothing to worry about. Those poor bats.
They're going to be back, though, at some point.
Yeah, they'll be back at some point. Yeah, we didn't get the Crusader, but we don't need the Crusader. I mean, that is like the most mimetic way of breaking the game outside of the Ring of Varda. But Symphony of the Night Vanilla, at least, is so easy to break in a multitude of ways. It is one of the easiest Metroidvanias in the Castlevania lineup, which is why I think it's great for like newbies to get into. It's also just a wonderfully crafted game. Like, it really is just a stellar 2D Metroidvania that I recommend everyone play at some point. And it's available on a lot of shit. You can find it on the PlayStation 1, you can find it on Xbox Marketplace, you can find it on the Sega Saturn. Although Sega Saturn is not the most ideal version, although there are fixes for it online. You just got to Google for it. It's not hard to find. It's not on Steam, unfortunately. Say what?
The mobile port isn't that bad.
Is that based off the PSP?
It's based off the PSP version, but it's not a bad version.
It's on the PSP. Castlevania Requiem, which is just a port of the PSP version, still a great version. You don't get the cheesy voice acting though. You get the PSP voice acting, which is fine. It's just that it's not as
memorable.
But if you have not played this game yet, randomizer or not, play this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I love it to death. I'll never get sick of it. And I was happy to put a new spin on a couple of things and how I approached a couple of things. But next time, we're going to do one more randomizer. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to vote on what it is, because this is the last one that I wanted to do that I wanted to do. But I'm going to let the next game be Twitch subs choice. I'll make a poll in the Discord. But I'm going to be taking about an hour break, and then I'll be back with my last Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood stream. This is going to be like the miscellaneous stream. We're going to be doing Rival Wings. We're going to do a bit of the Masked Carnival to show off Blue Mage for a bit. And then I'm going to attempt to climb Kugane Tower just to get that out of the way and have a nice screenshot as we wrap up Stormblood. But that is in about an hour. Let's shoot like for around 8 p.m. EDT my time. I say around because I never usually start on time. So in the meantime, I mean, I'll be back here later, but I want to thank Experiment. I want to thank Victor, who had to leave earlier. I want to thank Victor 2, otherwise known as Nathan, for being here. I want to thank Jason, and I want to thank Trios.
Okay.
Let me see if any of my mutuals are online to see if we can raid somebody. If not, then we'll just raid a rando for a randomizer. Super Butter Buns is on. We can go raid Super Butter Buns. Is Miss on? Hold on a second. If Miss is on, we can wait. Is Miss on? Because I thought I was following her and she's not showing up on my thing. Well, I know she started VTubing, I think. Did she just? Oh, she's just Miss now. So if I just wait, hold on. What is the proper name? Because I want to make sure I'm not calling her the wrong thing. It's just Massey. So it's just... Okay. Is that right? That icon you see above in the raid chat?
Now to awkwardly wait like 30 seconds for the raid to go through.
Yeah, that's the right icon.
Yeah. All right. Hashtag will be the final taquito. I'm glad it wasn't like the upside down or floor banana or ceiling banana, because I'm tired of that conversation. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in an hour for the final Stormblood stream. Have a good night, everybody, if you're not going to be there. And I'll see you later if you are.